So, there's been a lot of discussion online about AirPods Pro 3. They come with several great upgrades, and they're the go to wireless earbuds for many of us. But I came across this really interesting topic involving their new foam infused ear tips, including something that people are calling Bloodgate. Some people have experienced pain and even abrasions in their ears after wearing AirPods Pro 3. Now, I have been using AirPods Pro, I guess 1, 2, and 3 regularly, and today I want to break down what's really changed from my experiences and what our objective lab data actually shows. Now, I've already published a full review of AirPods Pro 3 as hearing aids, including my hands on testing, lab data, and sound samples, and you can check that out for a more complete picture. But in this video, I want to focus specifically on these fit and comfort issues. And let me start by saying I use AirPods a lot. I use them for travel, weekly meetings, and as active hearing protection around loud sounds like concerts and woodworking. And I definitely find AirPods Pro 3 less comfortable than the previous generation. That said, I have never experienced anything as severe as bleeding, fortunately. So, what's really going on here? Well, Apple's new foam infused ear tips are both larger and more rigid than their predecessor. This will likely have several impacts depending on your ear anatomy. First up, for me, the fit is more snug. They also sit further out in my ears. Here you can see a comparison with Gen 3 sticking out more compared to Gen 2, and that's using the default medium-sized ear tips. Now, Apple did redesign AirPods, so it's hard to say how much shape plays a role here. However, my overall experience has been more pressure in the ear canal from larger tips, and I guess general ear fatigue from needing to push them back in due to retention issues. This wasn't nearly as much of an issue, for me at least, with the second generation AirPods. Now, let's take a look at some lab data, and this is often where things get interesting. Beyond comfort, fit and retention directly affect performance. If the seal in your ear is unstable, passive isolation drops and active noise cancellation can be impacted. And we objectively measure performance aspects like fit at HearAdvisor using an acoustic mannequin. And what we found is that the new foam infused ear tips do provide more passive sound reduction, especially in the higher frequencies above about, say, 1 kilohertz. That increased high frequency passive attenuation, along with other upgrades, translates into more overall noise reduction. So, from a lab perspective, these tips are doing what Apple likely intended: better passive isolation, stronger ANC performance, and potentially better perceived sound quality as a result of both of those. But here's the trade off, and this is where the Bloodgate conversation likely comes from. Better passive isolation only helps if the earbuds stay comfortably and securely seated in your ears. And for me, that simply hasn't been the case. I haven't experienced anything as extreme as cuts or abrasions, but I could see how you might get there if, say, you already have small ear canals and you are constantly having to push them back in to get that seal for active noise cancellation. Now, of course, everyone's ears are different. Some people have commented on my other videos saying that Generation 3 is no issue at all, and that they actually prefer Gen 3 over Gen 2 in terms of comfort. Tip size, ear anatomy, how long you wear them, all matter. And if you're using these, definitely experiment with sizes. Pay attention to how they feel and take them out of your ears before maybe discomfort becomes pain. I'm also working on a dedicated video testing AirPods Pro 3 as active hearing protection, and I'm eager to share that with you. So that's coming next. And if you want the full breakdown of AirPods Pro 3 as hearing aids with all of our objective lab data, check out my complete hands-on review at hearingtracker.com. But that's it, so I'll see you in the next one.